Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. My name is Francesca. I'm one of the senior partner managers here at ShipBob. I'm joined with Kate from Brij. She is CEO and co-founder of Brij, and today she is going to talk about strategies for omnichannel success, as well as knowing your offline customers. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Kate.
Thank you, Fran. So good to be here. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Okay. And so just to tell you a little bit more about Brij and how omnichannel and how we bridge the offline and the online, I'll start by just giving a little bit of my background. So it's like, why do I have any credibility? I've been in the space for the past 15 years on both the investor and the operator side. So, everything from large scale omni-channel retail investments to, now operating with these brands. I'm the founder and CEO of Brij, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what Brij does in kind of the omni-channel and unified ecosystem. I'm also a LinkedIn topped e-commerce voice. So, please check me out on LinkedIn. I post a ton of content about how to be an omni-channel brand in the space, and, different ways you can utilize, marketing to connect the offline and the online. I host a podcast called the Omnichannel Marketer Podcast, where I break down how different brands from, Tony's Cioccolini to Canopy to Jolie, how those brands are approaching omnichannel. And then I also angel invest in the space. So, spend a lot of time thinking about what, the best in class tools are. And Brij is really purpose built for this, brand ecosystem. So I'm sure that you'll recognize many of the brands on this many of the logos on this slide here. But we work with brands from Once Upon a Farm and Serenity Kids in baby to Feastables and W Labs in kind of the influencer backed space. Be Happy Snacks and Chamberlain Coffee. Alcohol, we work with Anheuser-Busch and Heineken. Unfem in outdoor, we work with Black Diamond and Gosney. Homedics in kind of the electronic space, Jolie, Canopy, Bonafide and beauty. So, can really speak to a lot of different categories here. And what we focus on and what I'm going to, talk about today is, bridging that offline and online, because when you're selling to your Black Friday, Cyber Monday customers, they're very expensive. They also may be shopping you in these offline channels. And so thinking about ways that you can be bridging the relationship with your customers, the brand and customer, the offline and the online. And so, I'll start by just giving a little bit more background on what Brij does. So, and then I can give you some more tips on specifically how you can, be leveraging some of these tips for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. At its core, we are helping a brand bridge the offline and the online through these AI powered digital experiences. It can be distributed through a QR code. It can be distributed through your digital channels. But the four main use cases that we're helping support are content and education. So if you're Health Aid, which is our customer, how do you share more content about, the gut health benefits? If you're Black Diamond Equipment, how do you share the setup instructions to be using the product properly in your post-purchase experience? First party data acquisition. So, how do you acquire customers that you just sold to, but don't have their first party data? And so, we have several tools to help you do that and deliver a value transfer to your consumer, whether it is entering a sweepstakes like Feastables or registering your product, so that you can, remarket to those customers who may be buying from you on Amazon, on retail. We're purpose built for the ecosystem, so integrated and partnered with some of your best in class partners like Shopify, Klaviyo, all of the SMS providers. And we also have tools to help you use your digital channels to drive purchase in retail. And all as part of this broader platform that is connected to help show you offline attribution to online revenue. So if you acquire these customers from, Amazon or from retail like Target or grocery, and then, get them to enter the Brij ecosystem, we can help you remarket to them and then grow that LTV so we can show you that offline to online revenue. And we have this very powerful platform. Just to kind of show you an example of what a Brij experience could look like, this is a sample QR code from Gosney, which is an outdoor pizza oven brand. And if you want, you can actually go ahead and scan this QR code so you can experience a Gosney Brij landing page for yourself. But I will pull it up on my screen and take you through it. So where you'd be interacting with this experience is, on a post-purchase insert from Gosney. So you buy a pizza oven from Gosney in Home Depot, you see an insert that says register your warranty and view recipes. And that's a Brij experience. So you can, as the consumer, register, enter in your email. Now as the brand, you have that customer's information. Here's setup instructions. How do I set up my Gosney pizza oven, which is a high value item, easy to mess up in, how do I control that consumer experience as the brand? Learn how to make pizza, more about the brand story. These are all things that on your D2C site, you're able to, really educate a customer, but not in the same way that you can when you sell through retail or, if this product is gifted. So this is kind of that power of a Brij experience. And I'm going to, bring this back. So key opportunities, that I'd like to touch on for your Black Friday, Cyber Monday prep. These are your most expensive customers. It's really important that you are owning that first party data so that when you're spending so much to acquire them, you can help retain those customers. So, how do you use QR codes post purchase to acquire those customers and then, bring them into your ecosystem so that you can resell to them, grow that LTV, especially when you're acquiring them from those offline channels. Core to what we believe at Brij is that a brand with more data is going to do better for their customers, better for the brands, better for the retailers. Like that is what omnichannel means. If you can allow a customer to shop wherever they want to shop, but own their data, you are going to be more successful across every channel that you sell through. And so having that customer data is the critical, most important thing, best way to build your brand sustainably. And we can help you do that at Brij. Um, you know, we also enable the opportunity to provide consumers with a value exchange. There's a lot of different ways that you can do that. And I can talk through a couple of examples of what our customers are doing, from Chamberlain Coffee that is, sharing the opportunity to enter to win a meet and greet with Emma Chamberlain via a sweepstakes, to Momofuku, who's sharing a recipe book in exchange for the customer's data. Can't express how important this is for a gifting season. So, your product, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, comes being sold around the holidays. Often people are buying gifts. So even if you're selling it on your D2C site, that might not be the end user of your product. So, when you think about the opportunity to own and retain that end user, really, really important. And let's take Jolie for an example. They're a customer of ours, great D2C brand building company. People gift the Jolie shower head. Jolie wants to own that end consumer so that they can, get you to subscribe to that the filter component of their product. So, I gift the shower head to my sister. Jolie doesn't know my sister, but with Brij using an insert, they can. So that post-purchase experience for gifting, really, really important to own that end user. And then there's a huge support element to your products. And giving that consumer a guided onboarding experience to your product. So, something that we've seen with our customer Tushy, we have amazing stakeholder there. She runs the customer experience side, Ren Fuller Wasserman, if any of you guys know her. And so she uses Brij to help guide the post-purchase customer journey. When a consumer buys through D2C, they have a better ability to do so. When a consumer buys from Target or Amazon, they really don't. And so, again, that insert in the post purchase experience allows the Tushy team to give a guided post purchase experience to support that customer journey so that they set up Tushy, which is a bidet, properly. So before Brij, they were dealing with a bunch of, bad reviews and angry customers that didn't know how to set up their Tushy properly. Now, after Brij, they can guide that consumer journey. We have amazing integrations with Gorgeous, where you could also connect directly to chat as well. Um, and then there's also the opportunity to be sharing Brij through your digital channels. So, your social media, your paid channels, Brij, pushes out, helps you push out these guided, mobile first landing pages that you can get out to market quickly if you're not in a place where you can be, printing inserts prior to Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So, just to show you a couple of examples of what our customers are doing really from an omni-channel perspective. So Brunt Workwear, they're a very large D2C brand that entered wholesale this year for the first time, and now that's their fastest growing channel. They really did not want to lose touch with their consumers selling through retail. And so they've added this insert that talks about fit quality, but offers a free gift to their consumers. And when you scan this QR code, there's a guided journey based off of are you D2C, did you purchase from wholesale, and they're offering a free gift to their consumers that Brij is enabling to effectively collect their data, so to bring that customer into their direct ecosystem, offer them this free gift. They're seeing a 90% conversion on that consumer, by offering them literally a sticker as that free gift. So super inexpensive to facilitate from an operational perspective, and we're connected to Shopify to enable that in a very seamless way for them. Tushy, has both their inner packaging and on product manual. So get help installing your bidet, plus access to exclusive deals and updates on your warranty. So, we see this kind of dual value prop being a really strong call to action for customers. But again, I kind of talked about how Tushy wants to be able to educate the consumer in that post-purchase journey, and they enable that through Brij. Couple more examples here. Canopy, they have a QR code in their post-purchase experience around installing the shower head, but then also allowing the consumer to subscribe to the filters in their shower head. One thing I love to talk about with Canopy is they really think about the end-to-end customer journey, and turning what could be a challenging consumer experience into a delightful opportunity that also becomes a sales opportunity for Canopy. So Canopy also sells humidifiers. One of the not fun things about owning a humidifier is changing the filter on that humidifier. They have a QR code inside the device, which they just added as a sticker, that allows a consumer to scan for how to change the filter. But they also are cross-selling the filter subscription at that point in time. So changing filters, not fun. You're like, ugh, how do I do this? Canopy gives me a video on how to do it in a seamless way. So taking that like potentially negative CX experience, turning that on its head, making it a better consumer journey. And oh, now by the way, you need new filters, subscribe. So we're driving a ton of subscription revenue for Canopy as well. So how do you think about, taking like the end-to-end consumer journey and also, driving more revenue from that? Baby offers a lifetime warranty on their glasses, which are kids' glasses, often lost. And so, they're offering the ability to register that product for that lifetime warranty, including loss. And so, really great kind of brand moment for consumers and for kids. Black Diamond Equipment, they're using Brij both pre-purchase and post-purchase. So, they sell through a ton of different wholesale partners where they have a high education product. How do they educate the consumer in store on, what is the right hiking pole for them when, often a store associate is not really, in the best position to be doing that. So pre-purchase, they're providing, QR codes in store to educate the customer on the best purchase for them. Then post purchase, they're collecting customer data to bring that into their ecosystem, resell to them, share the quick start guide. So, again, like this multiple value prop, educate the customer post purchase, but also collect their data so that you can provide a better customer experience to them. Um, and just kind of talking through a couple of different specific ways that we're enabling and helping a brand collect that customer data. So those were kind of examples for on the visual side. Warranty registration is one example of a value prop that you can be delivering to a consumer, especially if you have a high value item that a consumer may be open to registering their warranty for. We have receipt upload capability, which also allows you to know more about the basket that consumer is purchasing. So not just that product, but the entire basket. So, really getting rich insights. And we have AI receipt verification. You can see kind of some of the data that we're collecting on the line items, the retailer. So really learn more about that customer that is previously a black box to you. We have a digital rebate solution. And so this is, a really powerful tool for you to provide an offer to consumers for, and this is actually something that you could do entirely digitally if you don't have time to get inserts out to your customers. Basically provide an offer through your social media to purchase from Amazon, from Target.com, from Target in stores as part of your Black Friday deal. Consumer journey is that they click the link and it enters them into this offer. We're asking the customer to take a picture of the receipt. And so that could be an in-store receipt or it could be an online receipt. We will process all of those receipts and Venmo the consumer directly. It's a really beautiful customer experience, but on the brand side, you're collecting all of that data. So one, you're driving that behavior on top of funnel, but then two, anyone that's actually redeeming that rebate, you're collecting very, very rich consumer data on that receipt verification side. So again, we're verifying receipts via AI, bringing them through the funnel here, and you're able to own that customer data to drive the behavior that we want on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but then be able to remarket to them, own that customer, which is also often, as a very expensive customer.
Hey, Kate.
And
Hate to
yes,
interrupt, but we're going to kick over to the next session.
yes.
But
Oh,
if you
sorry.
guys want to connect with Brij, because there's a lot of actionable insights here for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you can go to the Brij booth and ask some questions. Kate and her team will be there, as well as be able to answer your questions and set up time if this is something you want to take action on, because it is something you could take action on before Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I'm sure Brij, as well as ShipBob, have packaging partners that can help you with the physical QR codes. So with that, we're going to go to the next session. But thank you so much, Kate. I feel like everyone took a lot of actionable steps that they could actually install before Black Friday, Cyber Monday, which is always really great to see.
Perfect. Thank you, Fran. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Kate.